welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man and Log and TV and Trevor, and let's get started. Hey, Trev.
Malik threw a touchdown.
Malik threw a touchdown right in the middle of my review. Malik Willis, Tennessee Titans, Liberty Flames. There you go. Look it up. It's okay. We're big fans. But anyway, say hello to all those guys. This is the Tuya Big Belly. So Tuya Knife is a great company. Dave Warren is the guy over there, and Dave sent this one along to the Apex Pass Around Group, and the Apex Pass Around Group sent it to me. I'm kind of way down the list, but it's actually a good thing, guys. This is the carbon fiber integral Tuya Big Belly. You can see there, one piece of carbon fiber carved out, and you actually have the metal liners sort of on the outside, which is super cool. I like that because you have partial liners, and it supports that, and I think that's really cool. But what is good about this guy is $279. It is currently available on White Mountain Knives, and you can use the code KnivesFAST and get 10% off. But the good news is they have now come out with this in G10 versions. There's an orange G10 with 154. There is a jade, a brown G10. What's that one? Another jade. The other one had a black blade. This one has a satin blade. There's a black on black G10 and a black on what is that one? Black G10 too. So what's the difference in those two? I don't know. But anyway, they're all $159 at 154 cm steel. Now the one we're looking at right here is obviously the carbon fiber, and it is M390. So, bear in mind, this one is $279. It is available, 10% off, of course, and you can get the G10 versions, which actually are really cool, and I believe they're still integral, but they're only $159 with 154 cm steel. So it was really cool that our friends and look at that carbon fiber. That carbon fiber is so cool. And our friends at Tuya have brought you guys a budget option. So really cool. You do have a milled titanium pocket clip, guys. You have quite a bit sticking out of the pocket there. Not a ton, but quite a bit. It is not reversible on the clip. It is left side only. It is an axis lock with these polished ends to the bar lock, which are really cool. You do have a thumb stud knife here. Really, really cool. Let's now, I will say this, the thumb studs are right up against the carbon fiber, but it's not a big deal. I'm telling you, you just scoot your thumb across there really easily, and this guy is coming open. Probably one of the poppiest thumb stud knives I've ever experienced, and you can see the action is unbelievable. You've got, you just pull down that bar lock, and it is coming home, okay? I kind of screwed it up there, but you see. Really, really cool. Now, let's look at that blade. Really cool. You got the Tuya Knife logo and a ridiculous satin finish. I love it. This blade shape with all that belly is phenomenal. You do have a lock bar, sharpening choil, and it does look like your blade ends right there, but maybe a little bit of a frown there. You do have an awesome thumb ramp. No jimping. You do not need it. This is a 4-finger knife that feels wonderful in the hand. This was made for my hand. It just feels good. Now, you do have swedging up here, but again, you can still get up here, and it's not a big deal. You can get up here like this or like this, but that thumb ramp is the money shot. Now, can you choke up there a little bit? Sure, but you better stay back. Yeah. So I love the tip and the way they did that where it thins out. And this is fairly thin blade stock. Now, before I forget, no lock rock, no blade play, good lockup feeling on this one. And it obviously also is dead center. Really, really nice. Now, here's the case it comes in. It comes in this really nice Pelican-style case with padding in there. Tuya pretty much does that with all their knives. So let's do a couple of comparisons here. Number one, you have the Ontario Rat 1, which is quite a bit larger, and the Ontario Rat 2, which lengthwise is pretty much the same. But as I'll tell you here with the specs, it's not... it's taller is what I'm trying to say. It is an overall length of 7.5 inches. This one is M390, 3.5 ounces. And I said I was going to tell you more details, but there's not a lot more details here. Let's see if I click on one of the... all right. Yeah, well, okay. Blade length 3.35 inches. So there you go. I mean, that's really all the details you need. Again, 3.5 ounces. Now, the G10 versions are also 3.5 ounces. Very nicely done to you. Now, this guy with that tall blade and everything is a cutter. Now, again, it is pretty thin on this. Whoa, hello, tripping over tripod. Really cool. This video is out of control, Trevor. So again, you can see a little binding there. This one has been around to about 10 reviewers. So again, this is why I don't do a lot of cutting on pass-around knives. I do a lot of cutting in my day-to-day, but not on camera, just simply because I don't know what everybody else has done to this poor knife. But again, it does cut. I have cut with it. I have opened boxes with it. There we go. Off camera, of course, I do a really good job with it. Look. Now I'm not going to again. See, look at that. There you go. Okay, so it cuts, guys. Again, it's been around to about 10 reviewers, so I am sure this was a lot sharper when it started off. And, you know, it is what it is in that regard. Now, again, thank you so much to Dave over at Tuya for sending this to the Apex group, and thanks to the Apex group for sending it on to me, and thank you, Powdered Toast Man, for falling over. So there you go, guys. That is my pretty quick review of the Tuya Knife Big Belly. Now, don't forget, guys, to use that 10% code. And I'm telling you, if you want a value knife, now, as far as I know, the G10 is still integral. I have not seen one of the G10 ones, but it sure looks that way. And again, it's 154 and a 3.35 inch blade, 3.5 ounce knife, for $159, and then take off that 10% for code KnivesFAST. So I think I like carbon fiber, but I also like a good value knife. And I think if I was going to get one of these, I would probably lean towards the budget version. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of this one down in the description. Do you have one? Do you want one? And guys, thank you so much for watching the KnivesFAST channel.